Hello there, it's me, Hoài Lương, and this is my pleasure to be your guide in our little journey today called Cultural Mosaic on VTV International. In the next 30 minutes, we will travel through various cultural scenes here in Vietnam, including the relatively new art of pastry here in Vietnam, the fruit-shaped desserts. And on this week's On the Mic, let's explore a very special adventure playground with a Japanese expert from Tokyo Play Organization. And how about a quick visit at the end of our journey to the Himalaya region to explore a special art of Thangka painting? Let's now begin the journey with our headlines. Fruit-shaped dessert, the art of pastry. Japanese expert introduce adventure playground for kids. And Himalaya special art of Thangka painting. Let's now begin with some cultural highlights throughout the week. After the one-year break, Monsoon Music Festival has officially returned. On Monday, the organizers of the festival announced this year's lineup of participating artists. Most notable among them are Irish rock band Coda Line, Korean indie group Hyunko, and singer Phum Viphurit from Thailand, who's well known with the hit song Lover Boy. In addition, instead of big names, this year's festival features many young Vietnamese indie artists such as Thái Vũ, Tiên Tiên, and Vinh Quất, whose musical talents have been much adored by the public. The Monsoon Music Festival 2019, like every year, will be held at the Imperial Citadel of Thăng Long, Hanoi from November the 1st to the 3rd. After Twice and Momoland, recently a handful of famous artists have been confirmed to attend the Asia Artist Awards 2019. There are famous names such as Park Min-young, SNSD Yona, and Lee Chung-eun, whose outstanding successes in the film industry last year have greatly impressed the audience. The Asia Artist Awards 2019 will be held on November the 26th at Meeting National Stadium in Hanoi. Last week, singer Bùi Lan Hương released her latest MV called Moon, marking the dream pop singer's return to the V-pop race after half a year since winning the New Artist of the Year category at the 2018 Devotion Awards. Right from the teaser, the song has gained a lot of attention thanks to its polished cinematography. Besides the mysterious and eerie atmosphere of dream pop, Moon also has an epic nature in it, as the MV is inspired by the Vietnamese legendary love story of My Châu and Trọng Thủy. The production house of the acclaimed 2018 indie movie Summer in Closed Eyes has just introduced a new project, which is scheduled to premiere by the end of this September. Trời sáng rồi, ta ngủ đi thôi, or Good Morning and Good Night, tells the story of music and the dreams of two young and ordinary people. Introducing two new faces, Thúy Vi and Hà Quốc Hoàng, along with an indie soundtrack, Good Morning and Good Night promises to bring a breath of fresh air to Vietnam's box office this autumn. 4 images by Vietnamese photographers have successfully beat off competition from 130,000 submissions from across the world to be named among the top 50 of the Agora Awards 2019, where they will progress to the final round. The 4 Vietnamese candidates, respectively, are Incense work by Khánh Phan, depicting a working woman surrounded by the striking red hue of incense sticks. Hearts on the Sea by Nguyễn Phan Xuân, depicting fishermen at work. When the Buffaloes Come Back by Phan Quốc Vinh, taken by a river in Pleiku in the Central Highlands. And Farming by Diệp Vân, showcasing the peaceful atmosphere of the terrace fields in the northwestern Vietnam. After the pre-fall 2019 show in Ho Chi Minh City in June, fashion designer Andrian Anh Tuấn debuted his collection on Thursday at Yên Tử Mountain, a sacred place located in Uông Bí City, Quảng Ninh Province. The Fall-Winter Show 2019 was held at Legacy Yên Tử, which is also the place that inspired this collection and the source of much peace and tranquility in Vietnam. The collection named Yên, or Peaceful, was showcased at M Gallery, Legacy Yên Tử, a 5-star resort located in the valley at the foot of the sacred Yên Tử Mountain. The latest fashion designs, which honor the nation's traditional cultural values, were introduced at Vietnam Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2020, which took place in Dien Hồng Garden, Hanoi last weekend. This year, traditional materials such as silk, linen, and cotton were used in the latest designs. The organizers also chose a flower garden in the middle of a series of French-style architectural works in the heart of Hanoi to eliminate the border between fashion catwalks and everyday life. The event features 750 outfits from 15 latest spring-summer collections. Have you got any destinations to bring your family to relax this weekend? If not, the newly opened Japanese garden here in Hanoi is certainly worthy of consideration. With an area of 6 hectares, a 12-meter high rock waterfall, and artificial mountains, visitors will be immersed in the cultural space of Japan's garden art right in the heart of Hanoi. Besides, there is a lantern park with more than 5,000 lanterns of many unique types. Visitors coming to this garden can have the chance to enjoy unprecedented experiences like watching sumo fights, seeing intelligent robot performances, and learning about Japanese culture. Lemon, pear, or cherry. Now look at this fruit. No, they are actually delicate desserts that look exactly like fresh fruits. They just look like fruits or even taste like fruits? Let's find out in our segment of Culture and Lifestyle this week, where you can learn the secret of how those pastries are made.
France is widely known as a romantic country and a hub of gastronomy that has greatly influenced the world's culinary scene. And French desserts are not an exception. Young chef Nguyễn Minh Hiển has brought delicious and delicate fruit-shaped cornflake pastry, a style created by French chef Cédric Collet, to lovers of sweets in Vietnam.
Pháp vẫn là cái nôi của nghệ thuật làm bánh vì cái hương vị nó rất là đặc trưng và cái bánh trái cây nó hấp dẫn mình, bởi vì khi mà mình học ở Paris, sau đó mình có tới khách sạn Le Meurice của chef Cédric Collet, thì chef được danh hiệu là đầu bếp nổi tiếng nhất thế giới, đầu bếp xuất sắc nhất thế giới năm 2018. Thì khi mình đến đó thì mình cắt những cái loại hoa quả ra, thì cái phần nhân nó chảy, và khi mà ăn vào cái mùi vị nó rất là giống như cái hoa quả nguyên chất.
Cornflake pastry satisfy diners with their appearance, which look almost exactly like the fruits they are made from.
Bây giờ nó có bán những cái loại khuôn hình quả đào, khuôn hình quả chanh, nhưng mà bên mình thì sẽ không sử dụng cái đó. Tại vì theo mình á, nếu mà hoa quả thật thì nó không có tròn hoặc là nó không có vuông một cách nhất định, mà loại quả nào cũng giống như nhau. Nó phải có sự móp méo, đó là tự nhiên, hoặc là quả đó có thể rơi, hoặc là quả đó tự nhiên trên cành đó đã có sự móp méo rồi. Thì mình muốn làm bằng tay, mình muốn tỉa tất cả các loại hoa quả bằng tay để giữ nguyên cái sự tự nhiên của hoa quả.
In order to make a stunning fruit-shaped pastry, dexterous chef hands, good observation skills, as well as good visual imagination are required. Each detail of the cake must look the same as the fruit, from its shape, flesh, and skin texture to even the natural spots on the fruit's skin.
Khi một món tráng miệng nào nó đưa lên thì đầu tiên là họ phải thưởng thức bằng mắt trước. Khi mà đưa ra thì người ta sẽ wow trước. Do đặc trưng của quả đào Việt Nam mình là thịt vàng nên khi mình kết hợp với lại puree, mà puree đào nó puree hồng, thịt nó là thịt hồng hoặc màu trắng thì nó sẽ không hợp. Nên mình phải đa số là mình dùng hoa quả của nước ngoài nhập khẩu. Chỉ có những cái loại trái cây như là vải hoặc là xoài thì những cái đó là đặc trưng của Việt Nam mình nên mình rất là dễ dàng để tận dụng.
A fruit-shaped pastry consists of 4 layers: the fruit filling, cream, chocolate, then a layer of colored chocolate spray. It takes around 24 hours from cooking the filling, preparing other ingredients, and letting the filling and cream set in the refrigerator to finish such cake. A recipe must be followed to ensure the original flavor of the fruit.
Mình phải giữ nguyên cái hương vị, có nghĩa là mặc dù cái quả chanh nó chua như vậy nhưng mình không thể nào làm cho nó ngọt được. Quả lê, quả táo cũng sẽ có một độ chua nhất định, và hay hơn là nó có sự kết hợp giữa những cái lá hoặc là những cái thảo mộc, như là chef có thể kết hợp táo với lại thì là hoặc là cỏ roi ngựa cho quả đào.
Nguyễn Minh Hiển spends 6 to 7 months researching and developing new fruit-shaped pastries at the level he wants. Besides imported fruits, he has also developed new ones from Vietnamese specialty fruits such as lychee and mango. His hard work has paid off. His bakery has reached more Swiss-loving diners and has delighted them with pastry that have both a delicate appearance and a fresh and fruity taste.
For children, break time is a time to have fun, play, and explore. However, in urban areas, children's playgrounds have gradually been shrinking and time for play has been decreasing. In our On the Mic segment this week, we will move away from the bustling of crowded entertainment centers and shopping malls in the urban area and visit a very special space, an adventure playground. In our On the Mic this week, an expert from Tokyo Play organization Hitoshi Shimamura will share with us how these adventure playgrounds are engaging the community and helping children become more creative.
A space where children can freely play, imagine and create any type of playtime they want, and can also experience challenges such as higher and steeper slides, learning how to hold a saw, hammer or chisel. Lighting a fire with twigs and swinging on ropes.
Con thấy sân chơi này khá là hay. Mọi thứ gần như đều làm bằng gỗ và dây. Ở đây cũng đầy đủ ạ. Còn hai thứ trải nghiệm mà con thích nhất là cái trượt ở đằng kia và cái trò chơi gỗ ạ.
Helping children to be truly happy, free to create and grow, and allowing them to form a community-connected space is what adventure playgrounds are all about. Out of the 1,000 adventure playgrounds in the world, Japan has over 400. The meaning of these playgrounds was shared by Hitoshi Shimamura, an expert from the Tokyo Play organization. Hi, thank you for joining us in the interview. What games did you like as a kid?
When I was little, I used to play outside almost every day. At that time, many children in Japan would go to extra classes in studying centers. But I liked the freedom to be able to play freely, so almost every day I would play with my friends games like hide and seek, bike riding, catching insects and playing in small streams.
When playing outside, we surely can learn a lot, right?
Playing outside in spite of hot days and rainy days trains the body. In addition, we are able to do what we like the way we like it. It's the feeling of doing something wholeheartedly which helps us a lot as we grow. When playing, children learn and form their own thoughts. I think it is more important than starting something.
This is the first adventure playground in Vietnam. It was designed by social enterprise Think Playgrounds and Tokyo Play and provides free and open play spaces for children. Faced with concern about the sheer shortage of playgrounds in the city, since 2014 till now, Think Playgrounds has built more than 150 community playgrounds throughout Vietnam. To prepare for the launch of this adventure playground, the group worked with Japanese experts and consulted on the activities of adventure playgrounds in Japan.
Trước đây thì mình chỉ là có chỗ chơi là tốt lắm rồi. Nhưng bây giờ nếu bây giờ mình đã có được chỗ rộng thì mình phải làm một cái gì để cho nó hết sức để mà trẻ con thực sự hạnh phúc ở trong đấy. Thì khi mình càng hiểu sâu cái triết lý của sự chơi ấy, thì mình sẽ thiết kế ra những cái thiết bị tốt hơn và mình cũng sẽ tạo ra được cái nền tảng cho cái gắn kết cộng đồng hơn.
Think Playground spent nearly half a year from idea to construction at the adventure playground. In late June 2019, the first adventure playground in Vietnam was inaugurated and began being operated by the community.
Có rất nhiều cái thì mình thấy là nó rất là vui và ý nghĩa với các cháu. Và đặc biệt là ở cái khu vực mà làm đồ mộc, ở cái sân chơi này thì mình có thể cùng với cả con để gắn kết giữa bố với con, nó cảm thấy gần gũi hơn. Thay bởi ở nhà cứ con cắm đầu vào tivi xong mình quát mắng.
The name of playground is Adventure Playground. What could be the adventure element here?
Compared to conventional playgrounds, this playground has elements of difficulty, some more challenging and a little more risky. In addition, many materials and tools will be placed here so that the children can create new toys. They can build small houses, decorate the hut. Adventures that we adults imagine are very big, like traveling around the world, flying into space. But for children, there are things that they want to try but can't do, things that are interesting. They could be small, but when they try it, it becomes an adventure. We try to make this playground a space to promote the love of adventure among children.
Playgrounds like this are created by the community. What value will they bring to the community?
I don't know what it's like in Vietnam, but in Japan, people are used to convenience. People pay money to buy service, and if they are not satisfied, they will complain immediately, and gradually things are separated by different rules. People pay to go to the amusement park, which welcomes thousands of people every day. But family members don't talk to each other when they go to amusement parks. Therefore, I think that spaces created by the community like these are places where everyone can be noticed and can care for each other's children, chat and become close. Playgrounds like these help everyone stay connected and will make them feel happy to live in such a city.
Thank you very much for the interview.
Now, Thangka painting is a kind of painting originating from Nepal. They are not only valued for their aesthetic beauty, but primarily for their use as aids in meditational practices. In recent years, this kind of painting has been introduced in Vietnam, helping local people understand more about this special art in the Himalaya region. Let's learn more about it in this edition of Connecting Cultures.
these are Thangka paintings, which depict Buddha and different deities with Buddhist motifs. The paintings describe important historical events and illustrate myths associated with important deities.
Ở góc độ văn hóa, những bức tranh Thangka là những cái họa phẩm mà rất là tiêu biểu của vùng Himalaya. Tranh Thangka thì nó có hai cái giá trị cốt lõi, mà cái giá trị nổi bật nhất đấy chính là giá trị tâm linh và giá trị để thực hành theo truyền thống Phật giáo Kim Cương Thừa. Thế còn cái giá trị một cái giá trị đặc sắc nữa là giá trị về hội họa.
Although they depict the image of Buddha and deities, Thangka painting is not just for worshipping. In Vietnam, paintings used for worshipping, like Hang Chong paintings, are made using the techniques of painting or printing on wood scripts. They are an important part of worshipping rituals and are often displayed in pagodas and shrines. However, Thangka painting is one way that artists practice Buddhism. The artist must be properly trained and have sufficient religious understanding, knowledge and background to create an accurate and appropriate Thangka painting.
You can learn in, I think, basic knowledge, I think 3 years or 5 years. Then after you polish your quality for make a Thangka, make a color, make a design. So it takes more time to progress your ability.
To make a Thangka, an artist has to select a canvas for painting and then fixes it within a wooden frame. They then apply a thin layer of glue to the canvas as the base color and air dry it. Then they have to draw the positioning lines. The artist needs an exact knowledge of the proportion and measurements of each deity as established by artistic practice and Buddhist iconography.
We have to know size of Thangka. So first we measurement and what size of measure you want. You can see here whole body measurement like head divide 3 like a 4 4 4 and for neck 4 chest 12. By use this thick we can draw a picture of any types of god. Yeah. So different gods they have different types of thick. So you must learn much more about thick.
Then the artist will draw a sketch of the Buddha and then apply the colors. Finishing the painting is the hardest part as it decides the quality of the painting. Some Thangka paintings are painted with very special natural pigments made from ground stones, coral and even gold. It often takes as long as several months or even years to paint one Thangka. As a way of practicing Buddhism, practitioners used Thangkas to develop a clear visualization of a particular deity, strengthening their concentration and forging a link between themselves and the deity.
You must give attention for work Buddha or another gods. When I'm painting Buddha, I feel positive vibes. It's make me cool also, peace. And when I'm doing any sketch of God, I feel I'm happy. I feel happy.
Khi mà xem những cái bức tranh Thangka thì ngay lập tức những cái giác quan của mình nó được tác động rất là mạnh mẽ. Cái thời khắc mà xem cái bức tranh á thì nó cũng cho mình một cái cảm giác đó là bình yên từ bên trong. Nó rất là gần gũi và nó rất là đi sâu vào những cái triết lý về văn hóa cũng như là về tâm linh của những cái người ở Nepal.
is the end of our little journey through various cultural scenes in Vietnam. If you would like to provide feedback or comment on anything here on Cultural Mosaic, please feel free to write to us at culturalmosaic@vtv.vn. And make sure to include your name and address. You can also log on to vtv4.vn or youtube.com/vtv4go for more of our program. Don't forget to join us next week for another episode of Cultural Mosaic, and goodbye for now.